The world we get in The Wheel of Time is completely different. We see things that we haven't seen on TV before. Right from episode 1, we start with a bang. We're taking no prisoners of this story. It's hard-hitting and it's fierce and the conflicts are huge right from the word go.
In the first episode, we build an entire village, then burn it down. Building the two rivers, I feel like, is one of the biggest joys we've all had on making the series of Wheel of Time. One of the most important things for us when we approached the adaptation of the books was how do we do a couple very key things. One of them was to take the first book and make it more of an ensemble piece. The book is very much from Rand's perspective, and for the show, we wanted to see it from all of our characters' perspectives. One of the big changes we have for the characters in the first episode is aging them up a little bit, and that was a very conscious choice on our part. If we had all of our cast members be 17 or 18, if you're watching it, it would read as a much younger show that's not for adult audiences in the same way. And so Perrin has a wife. Egwene and Rand's relationship is much further along and deeper than it is in the books. All of these were choices that we made to age up those characters and have it feel authentic. For Egwene, there's this huge piece of Two Rivers mythology, which is the idea that all the women there have braids after they're past a certain age. I think that's a good example of how we're trying to approach the adaptation as well, is not creating things whole cloth, but taking something that's right in the books, the idea of a braid ceremony that must exist for these women, and saying, what could that be? What would it look like? And what does it mean emotionally for the characters?
We had about a week of long night shoots doing the big Trolloc battle at the end of episode 1, which is very demanding. And it's difficult doing very, very technical performances at an hour when you should rightly be in bed. There's an extra demand on your body to pull finesse and precision out of it when it's 4:30 in the morning and you're racing to get the shot before the sun comes up. We had to do the battle scene almost straight off. For Daniel and I, that was really cool. It sort of trained us to be very intuitive of one another's presence. We have to have a very kind of psychic bond, and a lot of the beautiful chemistry of the battle comes from Lan's dexterous, dynamic sword fighting balanced with Moraine's channeling of the One Power. So there's this yin-yang relationship between us all the time, of fast and slow, of brutality and gentleness, of, you know, stillness and bursts of energy.
The only thing our characters know when they leave the Two Rivers at the end of the pilot is that Moiraine has said they must. And so for these kids, they've just taken this enormous leap of faith in this woman who seems both very exciting but very dangerous. What are Moiraine's intentions?
The way that our imaginations can be unleashed and feast on a production of this scale and scope will be very exciting, I think, for people.